Hello everybody, and welcome back to Dicky's Videos, where no war game remains unplayed. Further ado guys, here we are again with Strategic Command, the First World War, and the French defence of their homeland continues. Unfortunately, the last few turns have been hampered by rain and fog. So we've had no air reconnaissance even, no offensive manoeuvres. So where it stands, ladies and gentlemen, the French are holding the mid-France down to the south. The British are holding Belgium and the slight north of France. It is... I really should not have clicked that. I'm going to deselect my units before I mess up even more. Oh, that's hilarious. So we're doing very well, guys. The Axis are slowly hammering away at Russia, but hopefully we can start putting pressure on them as more British forces come across the coast, also cutting off German supplies. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to click that like, but also that subscribe button to support my ever-growing channel. And if you want to go one step further, guys, please check my Patreon below, because you guys are absolute legends and fantastic people. Without further ado, we're going to continue our next turn. So we've ended at the end of our turn. We're nearly destroyed the rebellion in French Morocco. We are, doing pretty well. I think we've done all the research. Well, we've got 68 points there. We could probably just drop something in... The problem is we are just entrenching like a good old fellow here. We are really entrenched, and the Germans are just as entrenched. We're going to click that turn so we can end this turn. But yeah, it's just a case of us holding that line, this rain and fog going, so we can get into a more offensive actions. Like I said, a lot of the air stuff has stopped. Britain's doing well at hampering German submarines and their navy. But Russia, of course, is also on the backhand of Germany. But we'll continue to put pressure on them and hopefully win this game. But it's going to be a fun series, regardless of win or loss. You know, it's still very fun. I love it. I'm really enjoying the series, and hopefully playing other nations and doing other shenanigans. So hopefully we can. I think Britain are going to just literally... Oh, they destroyed that sub. So that with some air seaplanes, hopefully this will lower their morale even further. But I think my job is just to hold that line, hold it, you know. Just keep holding it. That's what we're going to have to do. Yeah, we are currently December 18th, 1915, so we've got a long way to go. But if you're here, I'm here, guys. Serbia isn't in a bad place. Come on, Russia. Come on, British. Like I've said before in many more videos of this series, guys, even waiting for the enemy turn to go, it is so interesting to see what they do and the manoeuvres, but also the offensive German manoeuvres. And I find it absolutely fascinating just watching what they're doing and how they're doing. It makes me improve my gameplay. And hopefully you guys at home are watching this as well and thinking exactly the same. Or I could be just talking to a screen. I'm not entirely sure which. So the continued blockade of the German naval continues. I don't know how they've got that many ships. Nope. I never get bored of that dive sound. I'm going to have to take that sound file out of the game and use it in other videos, because it is amazing. That's it. Do some blockading. These German subs are certainly taking a kick in this turn. Oh, he didn't go far. You can still see him. Yep. That was pretty bad for the German player there, I think. But didn't suffer any damage. I think somebody mentioned in my other video that as I've shortened my line, I should pull some of my forces back to help Russia or push somewhere else, which I think we might start doing in this video. Oh god, Serbia is in, like, it's going to be knocked out of the war very soon. I mean, pushing forces into Russia is a bit risky. It's a bit risky. Oh, here come the Arab uprising. We could try and help the Arab uprising to try and knock the Ottomans out of the war. Hopefully the Welsh miners stop striking. That's it, some artillery more to France from England. Oh, the Germans are so cutting them off, it's absolutely ridiculous. Oh, yep, they're just in some problems there. Come on, America, join the war. Uh-oh, here come the Americans. Yep, they're just raiding anybody. Oh, Romanian government. Oh, Lord Kitchener's deploys. The last units of Lord Kitchener's new army deploys. It's a lot of units there. Arab rising against the thing. Oh, even more. That's going to upset the Ottomans. More blockading, signed to support trench warfare, which is good because we can entrench even more. Should have started that research way before the start of the game. I think I missed a few turns without doing research. We want French Morocco. Want to kick them out of French Morocco. Maybe we can start pulling forces to the Ottomans, maybe. It's this objective here to capture, go through the Suez Canal. Oh, it's like the worst weather ever now. I thought it was worse weather before, it's just got worse, it's snowing. I don't think we're going to see very much offensive German action here. I'd be very surprised if they start pushing on this turn. But I think we can probably take French Morocco, no problem. Means we could probably maybe move a few units out of the way in this bad weather. Oh, they're getting whooped, Serbia. It's not even funny anymore. But the subs are okay to start doing normal shenanigans, which they are doing. British ships just seem to be doing very well against them, to be honest with you. I'm not particularly worried about having to intervene or change any action for them. Artillery away. Poor Belgians. The Belgians have done well, they're still there. Ooh, took a damage from the artillery fire. Oh, wow, pretty well there. Bombarding away. They have got some damaged units there, so I think we are wearing them down, but they're going to get defensive artillery. Oh wow, getting so lucky. How many shells has that artillery piece got? Here come the offensive of the troops. I can cope with that. We did some really good pushing back there. We took like 1 damage. They took a lot more. Alright, still firing away. And another city captured. Oh, it's just got so many troops in that reserve. Single detachment there, which is not going to last very much time. It's not snowing in England, apparently. Oh dear, it's looking bad for Serbia and also Russia. That's going to increase the German morale, that is. But also decreasing the Russian morale at the same time. Oh, come on lads, just hold off. Desperate time for this German player. Is he going to bring other guys in? I suppose you can tell if the reinforcements behind, if they push them in. There you go, yeah, you can tell he has units behind. Maybe there, I need to get some planes over to see what I can see behind the German lines here. Yeah, there's a lot of operations there. Definitely a lot of combat. Oh, every time in French Morocco, I've just got to like really hurt them. I can't do it. I can't do it. Hopefully we can get better weather so we can drop some planes on them. Alright, I think that could be most of the German offensive over for this turn. I'm not particularly scared. I think I probably more likely can just reinforce, do what we're doing for the last few turns. Nope. Well, at least we've not got anything too destroyed. There we go, more units created. Constantinople. Oh, conscription. Oh, brilliant. And that corps set sail. Okay, let's go to French Morocco. Attacking again. We actually lose there. These guys are going to drop very soon, which is always good. Okay, count of flight is grounded still, but artillerying away, of course, at that one unit. Has that actually even lowered any of their morale? Readiness, morale 39 and trench 4. So they have been hit there. It's a risky move that is, and I can't. Yep, that's a bad move. Yeah, that is I shouldn't have done that. Nope, it's not going to redo it, unfortunately. So let's move the artillery back out of the way. We'll just move them back next turn. They may take some hits, unfortunately, but that's the way the cookie crumbles, and we have clicked the wrong nation there. Hopefully we didn't spend British points then, but that was all by accident. Reinforce. Can we do any offensive actions that are going to help us? Nope. Don't think that's going to happen. Diplomacy again. Can we put any more chits into anybody else that can join the war? Romania, wasn't it? We just need anybody to come and help us if we can. No, how much is that going to cost? 150 to try to get America into the war. Denmark. Okay, just going to reinforce everybody, really. I think that's most. Kind of like a boring turn, because we just... Oh, I can shift some into there. Oh, brilliant. That makes it better. Okie dokies. Reinforce the plane. And that's all our points. I think we're near enough back to full cohesion, which is brilliant. So I think we're going to move some of these forces out. And we're going to move them. See, I just need... Question is, do we push on and go to... just too many Hungarian forces there. I think we need to help Serbia, really. I think we're going to have to drop a few units down to the south of France. So these 1, 2, 3 units I think I can sacrifice, and then I can raise some more later on in France to bolster. And let's end that turn. I think that's all we need to do. Oh, it's so enjoyable. We're going to help. We're going to go on. I think Russia's going to have to fend for itself, but I think we're going to have to help the Serbia and Romania, Serbia and Albania. Or we decide to go and attack the Ottomans and take one of the ports to help the Ottoman, the Arab uprising. Ooh, some good oh, well, they took a lot more damage than they gave out. Bit weird, just going back around and dropping them off in northwest England. So offensive actions the Russians or the English take. Just so many German forces there. So many. I mean, I like games that you can't undo buttons because it makes it a little bit more realistic that you have to accept the decision. Oh! We seem to be in Norway, the Norwegian Sea there. Alright, English action in Belgium. Hitting that one spot again. Ho ho ho! Our uprising looks at the Ottomans, it really is. Yeah, I've got to decide who I want to upgrade. I think I could just push on the Ottomans because they could be the easiest one. Yep, German morale is always on the up. I suppose it'd ease the pressure off the Russian more than anything else. I think that's going to be... so no conscription for the... Okay, that's not great. German social opposed from the war. UK report. Trench warfare, huzzah! So we can hopefully get nitrogen gas show at 100%. French gas production level 1. Oh, good. That's some good research. 3-4 points. Nice. I think they were most out of most people there. Nicely done. Like I said, the entrenchment would be quite handy, so we can entrench ourselves even further. Further entrenchments. When's this bad weather going to end? They're going to chuck units there now. I'll push that unit there, I'm sure. Ooh, that was a operational move. He's got to chuck something in there. Well, you'd think the British could drop some stuff in the north of Belgium, but I bet there's units all over that shop near Antwerp. But also the German Navy, that's probably hanging around there causing all sorts of mischief. Oh, somebody's thinking. Russia has to be careful at the moment. Well, they just shelling the hell out of them now. There goes the railgun. I somehow feel the railgun wasn't a really good, a good thing to get these guys, Germans out. Oh, nicely done there. Oh, that was damage central. I mean, I think they're in a more entrenched position than I actually am. I could get a destroy here. No, lucky me. Could do it there. And we're not awfully not entrenched there either, so we're going to be in some problems. They've got units to spare as well. Ooh. But when you think about it, they're having to pull units out of here and we can just hit away, but like I said, they're more entrenched than I am. But like I said, I need the weather to clear up so we get some more planes, so we can do a bit more recon. Forces taking some hits there. I mean, their forces are wearing down. It's not like they're not just unlimited. They are wearing down each other. Definitely on that side, especially mid France, the Germans are taking some near the Verdun. Even sorry, God, I didn't realise that was there. And Tenneberg's on the Russian front, isn't he? Yes. Sorry folks, someone's ringing my house phone. I'm not going to answer it. Oh, harsh. The goal for Riga will be German very soon. Yeah, Serbia and Albania, I've just got to let them to their own fate here more than anything else. Oh, Russian forces getting combinedly smashed up there against the Austrians and the Germans. That's not a pretty sight. The Ottoman forces taking back against the Arab uprising. To the Caucasus again. Ooh, that's not going to be good for the Russians. Yeah, I think we need to help the Russians more than anything. I think at least they're the ones which are going to get whooped. And a major nation even... Oh, they pushed it. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have let them take... Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have moved out of there in hindsight. But I think we're going to destroy their morale anyway, more than anything else. And hopefully shatter that unit. But like I think we mentioned in the video, just keep putting chits into trying to get other nations, bring them into the war, just take the pressure off other nations. Alright, is that all the shenanigans they got to pull? That's a lot of shenanigans that turn. I didn't lose anything, so that's always a good thing, but... Oh, Russia's in a bad place. Such a bad place here. Yep, that was going to happen. Oh, yeah, they can't get any further south from that, can they? Oh, the British forces are rising against the Ottomans again. Brilliant. Ooh. Leads to industrial arrest in the Midlands. Aha, I'm from the Midlands. I'm fine with it if it's for the greater good of the nation and the world. First clear of the Western Front. German forces surrender the Cameroon. Oh, nice. The German Socialist Party voting against the war. Ooh, nice. Fighting breaks out, military territory. So, some big shenanigans happening in the world. Do like the intrigue of what happens across the world. Population destroyed, yeah. Oh, God, that's a lot of losses for everybody else. Yep, forces there. Australian Light Horse formed in Egypt. Hopefully now the British will start pushing on the Ottomans from Egypt. Hopefully taking this objective. Okay, so let's go to French Morocco. Bro, just got to keep hammering away. We will reinforce them next turn. So let's bring the forces down south that we said we're going to bring down south to do shenanigans somewhere else. No point doing an operational move because we'll just waste points. Aha! It's back to being daylight again. We will entrench these people, which is always good. Artillery the knackers out of that guy. Oh, I did it the wrong way round. I should have done planes and balloons and all sorts. Always in interceptor. Escort. So they did escort. That's quite interesting having them that far. And we actually took a damage from them. That was completely my fault. Did it the wrong way round. There we go. We should have done that way, then artilleried. But the entrenchment there, 3 out of 5. I can't do anything about it. Oh, yet again, I've clicked the bloody English stuff. Intercepted again, but he escorts me, so that's even better. Oh, we took more damage, and he took more damage. Oh, we did locate what's around there as well. 2-2. Took 3. I took 2. Keep hammering away. We did nothing. Oh no, we're not having that one. That will hurt us mostly. 8. I suppose we've got to change this guy around here and just nuke the crap out of him in the next turn. So we'll do that next turn where we'll just artillery them and push. I mean, what would that change the attack at all? Nine. What's the morale of these guys here? 35 is pretty low, pretty low. I mean, we're 45. We need to just reinforce. Kind of did that a wrong way a little bit. Make sure everybody's back to... Oh, it's the bloody just so entrenched. It's ridiculous. I think that's all we can do. If I could have reinforced that guy, I would have. Research again. So 50-50. Can we do any more shenanigans, as in just trying to drag as many people into this war as possible? I think we've done the max. I think we've done the max ones we can do. Yeah, remaining is minus the chits. 233, so we can just knock some cash into some other. So what does actually shell production? At each level, you'll have to increase your artillery supply shells. That's pretty good, but that's pricey. Might as well just produce some units if we can. Sub-torpedo, no tanks here yet, but we'll just heavy bomber. We've got some artillery March and April, which is good. We're not lost any units per se, so we've got lucky then. I think that's all I can do. See if the English push on anywhere else. Surprisingly, moving out of the north near the Belgian border. There must be a reason they're doing that. Maybe I should have just put 150 MPP into trying to drag the Americans into it. They've nailed in a full blockade there. Russians doing some bombing. Oh, there's so many lines of men. Oh, nice offensive there. Surprising this, letting this objective, letting that point go. There must be a big reason for it. Oh, they're going to push it back? There must be. Oh, big armies raised in England. Fantastic. Yep, of course they're going to see attrition. They're going to get their asses whooped soon. Oh, that's not going to be good for them. Price rises, triggers waves. Wave of strike in Russia. Nice. Could lead to industrial unrest. Yep, makes sense. Force below 50. Yikes. Trench warfare, gas development, reports production 25%. Level 2. Air warfare. Good, good, good. We're doing alright. I think we're doing fine. We've just got to hold them back. Hold them back and just blow the bejesus out of them as much artillery and planes as we can muster. Just worries me about the entrenchment more than anything else. And that unit that continuously just keeps rearming itself. Naval mines. So he's putting. Somebody's just running into some mines. A German ship somewhere. Nope, yet again, somebody's hit some naval mines. Okay, let's hopefully they can do better than that. It's quite amusing when they run into the mines, though. Plenty of German Air Force doing some shenanigans against these cut-off Russian forces there. Interceptor, which is good. No damage taken, but probably recon. I've got to be careful with this unit here. That's my fault for pushing it forward. I'm very surprised at leaving that point open. When you think about it, there's a few limited forces there from the English now. Ooh, nice shot there from the artillery. And the continued assault on Russia. Oh. Wow, good call there from the Germans. Okay, that's several things that are going well for the Axis this turn. Nice. -8. Well, we were cut off, and now they're destroyed. This unit is going to take a lot of unit. I think it may even get destroyed. Completely my fault for doing it more than anything else. Yep, I expected that to happen. That was my fault for even misclicking that. We've lost a lot of territory this turn. It is not even funny. Oof. And the Belgian forces have gone. Wow, that coastal town has gone, giving the Germans more of a front line there. Nice damage there. Just got to hang on, guys. Some Serbian forces cut off there that are going to be destroyed momentarily, but also that's the end of them nearly. To be honest with you, they've got 2 detachments in there, and I just do not think they're going to last long with the onslaught there. The Arab Rising again just keeps pushing on, which is fantastic. And then Russia taking more of a hit there in the north. Ooh, not pretty. Quite a successful turn for the Germans there. I'm slightly worried now, but I think we can just hold off. Just the amount of units they got. It is just the amount of units. It is ludicrous. I mean, it is a major nation, so I don't know what I'm moaning about. But holding both fronts amazingly well. I'm a little bit stumped. I'm going to have to read the manual a bit more about some of the tactics I can hopefully deploy to hopefully counter this trench warfare. I was slightly annoyed that our last video there was just so much bad weather that I couldn't particularly do anything. And it was slightly annoying that it was so hampered and we were just such a big stalemate. And here come Austrian-Hungarian sub, German sub in the channel. Some reorganisation of their forces on the Eastern Front. Not bad. So, British morale. 7 morale forces. Yep, I can imagine that. And probably Russian morale is going to drop here as well. Oh, Germany launches unrestricted attacks trading. Yep, I was expecting that. Well, we're all bloody naval blockading all ourselves, so it's not particularly going to matter who's doing what to what. Harsh, really harsh turn. Germans and the Axis just doing so well. We've got some French artillery, which is absolutely brilliant. We can put it up there. Alright, let's see what shenanigans we can do. Ooh, there's French Morocco again. Right. We'll have to reinforce this guy again. Okay, we are going to take some forces down to thing. We'll have to go on France. Yeah, these are all mine. Going to take us to a friendly port of some description. We've got an armoured cruiser. Take this guy to a friendly port. Bro. Okay. These guys are going to be ready to jump on some transports. Okay, it's everybody entrenched as much as possible. Okay, so we're going to hit this one unit here. Interceptors. I can take that damage. So we've got 10%. I think every time we increase it, we're going to get 10% on doing bad stuff to him. So here we go. Now we've got the artillery. That definitely lowered his morale a lot there. Took 1 damage there. I can cope with that. That is mine, isn't it? Well, bull. I can't move it because I've just deployed it, unfortunately. Oh my word, the state of that. The state of the entrenchment is ridiculous. Finally getting some good hits there. Oh, but not brilliant there at all. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing wrong. It's just so well entrenched. What are these entrenchment like? The objective as well, and entrenchment 7. Yeah, we ain't getting that. Can we put any more chits into like it? Where's the USA? 150 available. Yeah, we've got nothing. We're still doing it. We're just hoping everybody else thinks. Can we drop anything into research again? So region grants increase the attack values of recon grant bombers. Let's see if we can purchase anything. Maritime, cavalry, marines. God, they're a bit better, aren't they? I'm trying to see what the different values are there. Not very many, to be honest with you. We'll just drop some corps. So produce. I think front sea plane will bring us back down to the Mediterranean. So I think that's all we can do in this video, guys. It's been about 50 minutes of gameplay here. Any further, I'll be playing this for like hours, and I feel it might get a bit boring. So we've done a little bit of damage against the Germans, but we are on the back foot at the moment. I feel this could be a bad few turns. I mean, I think that bad weather just took us off guard and gave the Germans enough time to regroup. We are going to go and do some shenanigans to the Ottomans and help the British push across, but we'll see how that goes. But please do remember, sorry, to click that like, but also that subscribe button, and hopefully I will see you on the next trench line, wherever that may be. And bye bye.